Alrighty, welcome back to the Twitch Lab. Hope you're having a great Sunday as always. Yet again, coming back from Factorio, going right on and into the voting. And yes, I also semi-fixed my sound. Okay, unpause and things will happen. What do we have? Votes: slimier bedrooms, nature's touch, oil the dupes, or Baku rain. Take your picks and make your choices. Don't make it too wild. Well, these are all pretty good though, right? What would I want for? We could test our auto miners in the bedrooms. I would go my nature's touch probably. No, I don't know. One of these two. What have we been doing? Right, we have been considering making a Draco farm. Then I've been thinking about how I don't like Dracos much, especially since the change. And how I maybe just want to fix up my farming. Well, maybe not this one. What is for? Help. Baku rain. Okay, whatever. Sure, we can deal with that. A new Baku was created. What? Oh. Okay, and another one. And another one. And one more. And one more. Okay. Right, how about we just go check the map. What's the temps up here? 22. See, it sounds good, you know? We just go ahead and what's it here? Do this. Give you a bit of pipe. The water pipe, not the gas pipe. We hook that up. It would eventually heat things up at the top as well. But for now, we go just ahead and do a few extra wheat fibers. We won't get fertilizer, obviously. That makes no difference though, does it? Because we have used all up. That's just that. A quick fix on that whole situation. Okay, what else do we have here? We don't need that flux. Let's get it into the bedrooms, maybe. Here, let's do that. Would be nice and pretty. How are things down here? Right. Double right. Well, okay, this one, isn't that supposed to be cold? -10. We could be trying to use that. So first of all, we don't do this. Yeah, we don't do. No. So open up that space. Remove that. A few of these tiles. Put a floor in. Sure, why not? Why would we? I don't know. There's not much reason to do that. Not much reason to not do that. More importantly, I want to open up things over here. Honestly, just open this up. Close it off here. Here, we put a pump in maybe. And pump all the poopy water through the top. Well, actually, yes. Well, actually, what we could be doing is we replace this with normal pipes. What's in right now can go or not to the left. That should go up though, yes. We do that. Ruby, Bort, what are you all doing? Why are you trapping yourselves like that? There's no reason to do this. Do you have any materials? You can dig this out and build a ladder from igneous rock here. That won't allow you to get out of here because wrong side. But now you can't. No, you can. No, you can't. What is this? Schrodinger's pathing? Yes, actually. Alright. Yeah, we do want to have a pump here. This is all going to be poopy water. We know this much. And then we just bring it up. And into here. You'll be doing some cooling down. heating up. No, just cooling this down, and that's that. That's that. This wire will remake, so it goes into here maybe, and down this way. You are supposed to be the same, yes. And this way. Okay. Don't build this, the rest is fine. Talk about the wire. There's some leftovers from many cycles ago. Let's get rid of that. Not sure about these bits. Yes, there's an idle volcano. Also, there's no clue why. Didn't we have a pitcher pump for this? Do we have way too much? Nuclear, solid weight, yeah, exactly that. 11 tons. How about we just store that in here? That should fix a few things and bits and pieces. Okay, I need blueprints we want to choose. Supply decor cooking, no. Space food, it's too much of a convenience. It really doesn't matter, does it? We'll have a freezer at the ready soon enough. Basically, it's already ready for going to space. You are fixed up, and you gotta fix this up so stink can go up. Let's go stink and non-steam. Yeah, that is kind of stink, I guess. You get this. And then how much do we want to invest into base nonsense? And how much do we want to invest into... how much plastic do we have? How much do you cost? 50? We could use plastium. Let's just do this much. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. Okay. How much do we have left? We now have 200. That's all the petroleum we had. Pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Fine then. Yeah, fine then. Fine then indeed. Quick double check on you all. Baseline being there's no more petroleum on the map that we can use. And we gotta make more. Alrighty. And you gotta get that nuclear waste. Let's go. Okay. Are we sorting these liquids out, by the way? For one, we're not... Well, we're barely using anything of it. So how about you get low priority coming down here, low priority going into here, but if you do that, you can start pumping things around. We could go even further. Yes, we could, and have this reintroduced going upwards, but let's just not do that. We have plenty of water going up anyways. You could be going into here as well, no? You should actually be priority over this at that point, because you're not super hot. You're 80 degrees. It's fine. That's fine. This is also like warm. It's 50-ish. That will balance out, roughly. We'll have you join together in not this manner. Listen. You come in like this and this. Cut off here. Okay, there's water. No, listen. Alright, it's already built. Fine then, remake it. Actually, we'll just use this left-hand side line. You come in this way, the rest of the bottom is whatever. Overflow stays the way it is. And you can top this off if it ever is lacking, which should never happen. Should it now? Okay, are you making this into a weird circle thing? Let's not do that. that should be all taken care of. Good, very good. Now how are things on here? Perfect 100 kilos per tile. Nice and cold. That also means you have no power. Are you actually gonna heat up enough to generate any power in here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. New vote. Frozen food express. Spawn deadly element. Spice food or pimples. Whilst we have all that come into existence, how about we explore stuff over here? 3. Relax. Sure, let's go. Just check a bit further down. We're kind of lucky, aren't we? We're gonna get no regolith falling onto our heads until we reach this spot. Potentially. Okay. Let's just explore some stuff here. We all liquid locked. Good. By the way, how are the fish doing? Are you overcrowded yet? No. Right. Food spawned. Frozen extra fresh. That's a bunch of power slugs. Do I care about those? Not really. Also, why do you hang in space? Like in the air. That is a bit odd. Don't mind if you do, but odd. What's your problem? Too hot? Too hot. We have flux in here to cool things down. Maybe bring the other one into, let's see, here, more cooling. Surely this is gonna make a big difference. How are things in here? Almost all the non-steam gases have been removed. Let's just wait for these to go over. It's nice. Yes. Oh. The spigot seal went from being in the ice biome to wandering off into the oil biome. That's not so smart. Maybe you could go visit things over here. Or not, because ice. Okay, now you can. Right, and then we want to go in there. But where? We also want to put our main industry up here-ish, going forward, going upwards towards the top to be close to rockets. How much space is there? That's kind of close, actually. Don't tell me there's barely any space in space. Oh my god. That's a big map. It's all our big space on the right hand side. How am I supposed to feel about that? Oh boy. Okay, whatever. Ignore that. That did not occupy our minds. What is that? Hydro vent. This is glass locked. Can we make it so? How much pressure is that? 3 kilos. Okay, we can for one open you up. This will all be hydrogen, except there's poop water air in here. Also, gonna hope for you all. I mean, the other gases are gonna go down. Sink down. What's the pressure here? 7 kilos. You're gonna push up. The stink air will probably go into here. Long term, yeah. In that case, you can just be opened, I guess, and have a ladder go this way. Do we put a tilt in our map, not map, into our this? Listen, what about we put a tilt into our shaft here? Let's see, what if we do that? So for one, you go do this, go up here. This would be the outer wall. And you would be exactly here, and the next one would be 3 over. That would be aligning quite nicely. You make some space here. You'd be 1, 2 this far. Yes. That. I mean, I don't mind if we do. Probably. Then we can have things down here, and we can even go ahead and have all of our items dropped in that spot. I guess. Because it depends on how far up we want to move these things. We do double kitchens for an extra bit here, and then in that spot we say we do the bent thingy. That sounds good to me. Okay, you do that, you do that. We go down. That's some old nonsense. Here's where we stop the whole thing. Goes down this way. Oh, how? What did you just do there? You're not supposed to do that. Okay. It goes down all the way to here. Here and here. No, look, free gunk. That's all good. We do have to... Well... bring it up this way. This way. We'll leave you all be. There's your ceiling eventually. This can be open. You can go get in. This can be open. You could be like this way around, right? Right. And you can also go through the bottom, and we have space for a pump up here. And the liquid here. Yes, you can force this over the corner. You can go... You can't go down this way. Now you can. And you can go up as well. Go on top and go around. This is important because we want to go 1, 2, leave those in. 3, 1. Want to allow for all the hydrogen to be compressed into here from the left hand side as well. This is all being pushed up though. Okay, let's see. For now you're fine. For now you're just fine. We can theoretically prevent all the other gases from pushing upwards, but first of all, you can be open then. All the way to here or so. All of that. Okay. Left hand side hydro. Well, I mean, we can just close this off in a moment here, can't we? And you're gonna go sweep all of the nonsense. Do we have space still for additional storing of nonsense? We don't. We have lots of pressure here though, so we can just put this slime away. You know what? Screw the slime. Actually, double screw the slime. We did say we put our storage here. Would be here basically. This row might be somewhat flooded because the liquid's falling down. Well, falling down liquids will be falling down. More importantly, I'm gonna have a dispenser in that spot. Maybe over here too. It's gonna be a bit weird. It's gonna be open. I do want to fill it with liquid. I do want to fill it with gunk. With some 60 kilos. Right. I want 4 gases to have somewhere to go, so do that too. That's 180 grams. That is not what we are looking for. I need a bottle MTR. Put that here. Bottle MTR. Yeah, make some space here, please. And since we have production up there, it just makes sense for all the items to be up there too. That does include slime. Everything. Minus liquefiables. Liquefiables. Great, I can't click them. Yo man, I hate this. Can you just give me what I want? gunk, because gunk is the heaviest. And so it won't be displaced. Unless something melts in here, of course. And then it will be displaced. But for the most part, that should be the case. Alright, next vote. Water flood, spawn gas, gold rain, or excavation up. In here you get a bit of naphtha, I guess. I did make a little. I need a bit more, please. 30. More, not less. Okay, listen. How much naphtha was it we have? No. No. I checked it before. 100 kilos. Should have enough. Oh well. By the way, we ever got super sustainable? Because I think we can go and build different power sources now. Not about water flood. Don't mind if you do. Is he gonna change that? No? Okay. What's your temp? 20, 30-ish degrees? Sound good. Sound good. Yes, research, whatever, and achievements. Let's see, there's super sustainable, there's slick, and royal flush, and finely tuned machines, and job sustainability. Okay, so we can do whatever we want now, for power and whatnot. Good. You guys. You wanna do naphtha? You do wanna do naphtha, you know that, right? Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Also, you don't need to sweep, just put these things in, it's fine. Okay, naphtha will be in a... Excuse me, one of these guys. This one's not working yet. So that's gonna be naphtha. That is you and you. And I will have you continue on into a bottle filler. And here it becomes annoying because these are wider than the bottle drainers. This reservoir stuff. And everything gets nasty. But oh well, so be it. So be it. Okay. How you all doing? You can't get in here. Can you mop? You can mop. Okay, that's good. You can connect. Why has the... Oh yes. You have nothing pushing, so the water hasn't moved upwards yet. That's fine. So be it. What's your temp? 1 degree. It's fine. I guess. That's fine. Yes, mop. And do we have any naphtha in here yet? You gonna bring me any naphtha? Liquid naphtha. You're allowed to do that. You have stuff to do. Bo is bringing it in. Excellent. Okay. How annoyed am I by this Nexus here? Like seriously, can you just go down and make oil there? We are filtering it now. Yeah, I think I want that. Just have it all on the bottom and eventually it will go into the right place. Actually, yeah, you're just waiting. Wait. This can't go up then. This mustn't go up then. Not before filtering it. Actually, can we have you come in here? Like... You gotta get directions. So we have to have a bridge here. Oops. You gotta have a bridge here. Listen. We don't have much space. But if we did that... You go vent, you go up, you go down. I wouldn't want to have the other bridges output on the sensor, so you go here and here. And then you can indeed go into here. That should work. Can you hold on a second? Oh my god. You built this in the wrong order. Like for super real. That's a problem. Well, you're gonna, if you drop anything wrong, it's gonna be small enough to be moppable. Did you drop something wrong? No. Okay, good. And basically you can just bring stuff down here. You will fill this up again if there's nothing coming in from the right. And if there is like oil coming in, that will be sorted out at first anyway, so we can actually have two inputs here working simultaneously. We can decon this. Okay, this is our poop water. And we could consider using that as a backup. We'd have that on the other side though. Is this where... This is where things go down. Okay. And no idea what this is about. Here, bring this over, bring this all over. I guess this was supposed to be a working floor, so there's igneous rock here. Sure. Do that here as well. Make some space, remove some nonsense. You go all the way over here. This is an actual room? Oh, it is. Okay. Did I just remove an item here? A building? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. And there shouldn't be any more liquids accumulating in here. Do we got any of that naphtha? No, we didn't. And we won't. Probably. Let's go... I'll just make this into naphtha only. And maybe prioritize that, I'm not sure. Just bring it in. And if there's more empty machines, buildings, you would also put naphtha into them if you can. Should. Which is nice. What is that? Honey? Honey? Okay. You will give me backup. You. It won't work. And for the polluted water, why do we bridge you? First of all, you can come sideways, out sideways like that, no? I'll just have you bridge that here. The other part goes up like that. You empty out, you have low priority, you go up this way into here, and then the excess goes over to the other side eventually. Any other excess will just be removed. We can deconstruct this. You will be bringing down the rest. Or we can reconnect all of that. They will automatically bring it down. Yeah, that works. Should work. As we connect you back together. Assuming, yep, perfect. Remove that, remove that. Put you on hold for a moment. Good, we can connect you all over. What's happening with you guys? You have no power. You are actually not connected. Yeah, that would make power a bit of an issue. There. Okay, sweet. What? Stupid lag. Didn't mean for you to do quite as much. Oh my god, this Lex is just dumb. You have to be stupid, right? You have to be unable to float, even though you're supposed to be the perfect floater. Alright, whatever. So be it. So be it. You have power now. And that means you have, theoretically, cooling. Temps are going down. Okay. You're supposed to have more wheat fibers up here. All of them, actually. Okay. What is that? More jello. And a new vote. Stress up, duplicate, spawn duplicate, farting cursor, or invincible. Oh no, it's invisible. Liquids. Can you give me the jello, please? Okay. And how cold is the nuclear waste? 28 degrees. Going up slowly but surely. Eventually going to explode. Alright. Did we get any naphtha yet? 107 kilos. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect. How much plastic do we have? How much do we have? Not enough. Well, we don't need any of these tubes yet. No. Yeah, they're gonna keep added cursor. Add a vote. 1. Add stress. Great. All duplicants are very stressed about the lifestyle. 75%. Are you joking? Okay. That is quite stressful indeed. And someone is not going down on their stress. They are. Just not as quickly as you would think. Right. You've been fixed. You are fixed up. There's no point in removing all that, is there? There's no point in not doing that either. Yeah, sure. What's my point? I want 2, 1. You will connect into here. You can get back and connect afterwards. This will all be empty. You go get that. There's our backup. Poopy water. Cleaning. If we cut you off, will you use up the leftovers in here? Perfect. Good. We wanted plastic. Can we make a plastic? We wanted naphtha. That's 2K. Where is a nice... Oh my god, this is so tempting. I do want to cool you down, after all. Can I have a temp shift plate in here and melt? Let's see how it goes. It's such a... Oh my god. I'm hating... AI so much right now. And that phrasing was such an AI phrasing. So I just did hate myself there for a bit as well. Like, what the heck? Hey, Slicksters, can you just be like, I don't know, maybe over here or something? Maybe that will make you be not so... You can go back and forth, no? Can you cross that path? Yeah, you just don't be here. That would go a long way. Okay. Well, you're mostly surrounded by CO2, so you probably are able to actually melt quickly. Didn't use plastium on accident. Perfect. Okay. There goes our naphtha. I do want that in here proper. Sweep only, now allow bottle emptier thingamabobber. And connect it all together. And mop the extra bit that it's not in range of the pitcher pump. Alright, we don't do much with this. Nothing at all really. So let's just get rid of it. Just remove a few health bars from the world. And look, the Slicksters did make some oil here. Slick. Right, what about you guys? This will not really be used anymore. So let's go cut this all away. Yeah. It's all good, guys. It's all good. The pump as well. All of that. Midas touch going all away. Now, for you, again, broken tiles, I hate it. Oh why, did we just open up more papium? I think not, wait, what? Oh, melting phosphorite. Yeah, that one's annoying as hell. Now we do have proper... almost. Proper naphtha. But you're moving it in circles. Good job. Did you get all the naphtha in from here? You did. Okay, in that case, we'll just normalize all of this again. Fill up the naphtha bottle thing in the bob drainer. And from there on out, we have 200 kilos, we can get some proper locking liquids. Wait, where did it go? Wait, what? No. Ah, shoot. Okay, we go back to sweep only. Dang it. They stole my naphtha. We go relocate that into here. You're gonna be open now. Just do this with the timer, as always. Not sure whether or not I also want to have... let's see... if I also want to have... power in here. We really don't, do we? Did we ever analyze you? Of course not. What we do want to do is make sure no oxygen gets in. Let's see. Can we cut you off nicely over here? With all the oxygen being at the bottom. That would be grand. Excuse the living hell out of me. What did you just do with the naphtha? You're all supposed to be sweep only. Okay, I guess we didn't apply that to the one emptier we copied from here. Okay. Now, what do we do about the poopy oxygen at the bottom here? And how are you trapped? Because of the automation in here. Yes. Okay, so there goes that, there goes that. We do want to destroy the poopy stuff down here. We can have the lock in place. So only hydrogen here. This will be displaced one way or another. And now we can actually compress all of this, assuming this was closed off by this, which it is not. So we gotta get a ladder in here first. And I guess you will be closed off here, but not yet. We'll have a ladder like this, so we can build the rest without interfering. Okay, do we wanna... let's see. Is there anything that will cause a rot? No. Melania won't be here. Except for the slime that can off-gas, of course. And who knows, that Prince Paku... that Paku Prince might do something annoying. Let's get him into the base. Because there is some stinky air here and he can just grab that and remove it long term. Okay, now I am very much waiting for this to fill up. Fill up to be researched. And also you are still the way through, aren't you? Is the output voting randomly? Yes. It is voting randomly. If there wasn't a vote for most of the time, he will just put in some number. If anyone else votes before that, he won't. It's like a minute of voting time and 10 seconds before the end. The bot gives us a random event. Isn't it random by default? By default, I'd had to set up the bot myself. I did an event chain on the streamer bot thing. I don't know if there's other options to just have the bot or the extension do something. But now there's Leo, who can vote for Mobs, Solar Storm, Poop Explosion or Super Leon. Look, Leo, I've put... wait, Poop Explosion is not in here. It's not in the bedrooms. I put Turbo Miners in the bedrooms. Morbs! Wait, that's one. Solar Storm. I don't know, two is so... I don't know two, so okay, yeah. I think it's supposed to make some stuff go awry with electronics, but I haven't really seen what impact that really is supposed to be. Kind of reminds me of RimWorld, just from the name. But yeah, didn't feel like it's doing much. Can we have... I really don't need the hydrogen to be sorted here, do I? You. Red, green. What was the numbers? You'll be open for 6 and closed for 3, 4 without power. Don't remember. Increased solar activity is interfering with all electronics on Giorgini. And again, I'm not sure what that does. We can rid ourselves of that. Assuming we copy paste the right setting. It does do this wobbly bubbly effect, which is something. But it's not like we see the automation bits flicker on and off without reason, or anything like that, or power being much different. I don't know. What we have here? Sure, I'll take a random booster. And you just wait, I guess. Can we... How much is that? 3 kilos, whatever. 17. We haven't put a pump in here yet, have we? Let's go steel. You can connect either direction. You're gonna go to the right hand side if anything. And power. That I'm not so sure about. How about we connect you as well? And then maybe over here. No idea. We got 3 more achievements? The heck? No. Oh, you just didn't remove them again. Okay. That's what you get for never actually clicking that button. Dude. This effect. This effect, man. Okay. Why you take damage? No, seriously, why you take damage? That makes a little sense. Also, the other one doesn't work. Well, not without fixing the pipes. Good. Right. I want to have a proper entry point into the oil biome. Is there anything else we need to take care of right now? Well, first of all, are you too cold? No. You are. Okay. Listen. Listen. Okay. You will be too cold for a while, I guess. Until we get hot water in again. This is all kinds of annoying. You guys are fine though? With... well, no. Well, hold. Not for long. Let's turn this around. And insulate it again. This is so nasty. Dirty McGee face. So stupid. We made some reed fiber, it's fine. And we displaced all the non-steam gases in here. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, for floors in here, we can now build, for one, steam turbines, which we couldn't before. Can't really use it here yet, but yes. Oh my, you telling me... wait, I saw that. You just break there? Did I just see a bit of goop break for no reason? I saw that. Don't need to be minus 100 here. Go minus 80. That's fine. Doesn't matter. There's no biggie. It's not what I want here. I want to. Another pump. Not that. Really natural tiles in here? Yes. Not right now. I want to have the battery in here first of all, and also the hydrogen removed. Can we clean up the left hand side first? These are fully grown. How many is in here? Only 3, sure. Don't mind if you do a thing with that, Draco. Right, I want to have a floor in here of sorts. Just do that. Not this. Don't really care about much here, really. Have an entry point here, I guess. Sure, why not? And pew pew, pew pew. Trapped. 1. Of course. What a stupid question. Why wouldn't you be trapped? Yeah, here again. Sort of a floor in. Maybe use whatever has available to you. No, you don't. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Get rid of stuff in here. We'll have the battery. Well, that should just be inside of the steam room. No? We have enough space on the right hand side. We should. Steel. That is not steel. This is natural tiles. Nano tiles. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. And for now, we don't actually care. Get power. Get automation. Okay, wow. There's gonna be another battery on this side. And you go do the automation at the very top. You just copy paste the setting over. What did you do there? And how? Well, first of all, let's just get a bit of gunk here to make things less stupid. No, not gunk. Vesta. Because I don't trust you people, ever. You just dropped some slime in here, is what you did. Here, let's give this a bit of a canopy to make sure you don't do that ever again. Okay. And drop these liquids back in here. Like that, maybe. This is an old overflow. Yeah, this is nonsense. Okay. Now then, we did want to move the extra hydrogen into an extra place. Because this needs a lot of space. Question. We have water? We don't have water. I was about to say this looks a bit weird. Okay, why wouldn't we have enough hydrogen? The reason is we don't make it. When we should. Alright. Make some space here. I'll just put you somewhere. Where? Why do I not care about you being in the way of things? This is potentially expanding the room, right? So, how about that space? You'd be here. This is perfect. Alrighty. You're gonna empty out this bit first. That sounds great. We can enter this space. Yes, we can. I did never drag my cursor anywhere close to what you just ordered the game to build. Game. But thank you. I appreciate checking on me being still mentally available. What the heck? Let's get that stuff done here. And then, I guess for the time being, I'll just low priority you into this spot. And that is that. Is this a different Draco? Yes. Wait, are we actually grooming those? No. Okay. You can go ahead and have him wrangled though, so you can start moving him away. And we can start a vote on 1. Spawn Macroot, Global Warming, Nature's Touch, or Fart. Make your picks and take your choices. Okay. You're making Hydro? No? No Hydro? Hey there, Bo. Welcome in. What is 2? Global warming yet again? What are you guys wanting with global warming? I can't open that, can I? This. And give me another bottle of Besta. There we go. Okay, that is gonna be temperatures on Giorgini are on the rise. Good thing we have those fluxes. Oh look, you self-vacuumed yourself again. How nice. I'm sure we can displace that bit of water. Left or right, I don't mind. And this one too. Might leave it, let in some steam. No, it shouldn't. Okay. How's that gonna do? Ooh, yeah. Shoot. Okay. Slightly annoying. Can we just displace it like that? That should do the trick, yeah. It's gonna push it left or right, and then we can do this. And now everything is in the right spot. The heat death of the universe is inevitable. We much cherish all the heat we're given. Yeah, but the thing is, Oni doesn't care. Oni just transforms heat into power without loss. You can make more. It's a magical place, really. We have no chip, do we? We don't have a chip. We have Sonia, Stila, and Gizmo. How annoyed am I by your machinery and excavation down? Yo, this is kind of gunk though. I don't take that. There, what's taking damage here? Excuse me, the hell, what? You're too hot, you can't be too hot. How did you get damaged? I get water getting in here, which shouldn't happen. Non-water, I guess. I know it happened before when it was allowed to happen, sorta. But it happened again, which makes no sense. Oh well, whatever. What the heck? Can't you get in? Oh, this is 3 high. Hold on. You can't get in here. All our power hinges on this reserve of hydrogen. Okay. That is a bit of a thing. How is water down here? What the fuck? Oh, you take over heat damage. Okay, that is fine. Because he used pyrite, not gold. We should probably process all of the pyrite. Just so this doesn't happen again. Right, and we don't care about... Make a bit more space here. So you have more access to liquids all around you. Okay. And I guess this can be opened. Let's remove this first. Make this all a bit more nice and flowy. Flow. Okay. That's the floor. That's the floor where you went here. What are we doing here actually? Sweep only. Dump polluted water. Yeah, right. Building method 5 times. What? Oh, yes. Overflow. Yeah, we were kind of expecting that. That's fine. You are somewhat supposed to do that, I guess. We won't need you anymore. I'm confident. And then there is potentially supposed to be a pitcher pump here. Actually, wouldn't we want to have that just to move down? Well. We'll see about that. What we really want is some mesh tile here. We just drop down that liquid slowly but surely. How slowly though? Right, I'll make a bit of room here. We will move the ladder over yet again. This far? Yeah, sure, this far. You can go around here, right? We also won't need a pitcher pump, I guess. Skull, what the heck? Oh, right. Oh, I saw a new guy. Wait, what? Don't see you. Oh, you hopped into the magma stuffs. Okay. We didn't get a new dupe. Excuse me. Didn't do that. Okay. Yeah. We didn't do that. Yes, we need a tile here of 5. Let's see. Here. Would be wanting to be able to... Excuse me, what? Toilet. Trapped. Dude. But the toilets in general, they should be fine. You're doing just fine. Looking good. Yeah, it's all good. So, Goodman. Why do we have rock gas in here? Wait, how hot are you exactly? Okay. It's kind of warm, I guess. It's kind of warm. You get a few metal tiles. Sure. That. And then close things off over here and here. Is this all reachable? That should be all reachable. Beyond that, we just drop things down here. We get you also a shift plate into the water. This was gonna all steamify, isn't it? It's fine though. It's gonna buff out with the rest of the biome. Unless of course we accidentally melt the gravitas container. That won't happen. It's sour gas friend, rock gas. I guess. They're all friends. Wait, why is there's not supposed to be anything in here? Right. Okay, wait, we gotta destroy that actually. Okay, listen. Just replace that. Remake that. It's gonna be better after. How much water is that? 39 grams. It's the perfect amount to be annoying, I guess. Okay, yeah, do that. And then we have to redo. This was not supposed to be copper in the first place, by the way. Yeah. You would have just melted. Wouldn't want for that to happen. Now I wonder, will you build these things in the right order of things? That is right. You might be able to do it. You are doing it in the right order, but someone is faster. Havoc, you're too fast. This is gonna be too early. Don't finish too early. Okay, good. Let's get in here and just drop these liquids. What could possibly go wrong? It's not that much stuff, right? It's not that. What the heck? How I can reach? Okay, yeah, no, you can reach that. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Let's get this debris out. And then we really don't need this heating spot, do we? Like, this is my main concern. I want a nice hot place in my base to use for whatever. We have a bunch of bottles, that's fine. And you can just dribble down for the time being. Also, that's not a lot of magma. By the way, we have a bottle empty here we can put in here. That just works if you made from this stuff. This will just melt, won't it? What is that? Gold? Right. Let's get rid of the background stuff. Then you'll try to move the gold out, and then you'll have it evaporate into gold gas or something. Here, we're good. Okay, can we start with the magma? And just drop that down. There should be a bunch. Or do we want to make tiles out of that? What's the vote? Slimy bedrooms. Number 1. Pip explosion. Number 2. Spawn liquid. Number 3. And jello rain. Number 4. Jello rain down in Dupistan. Slimy bedrooms. Pips. Pip explosion, right. Well, I guess we'll never get to check if our robo-miners are working. What the heck? Why are you damn it? Oh my god. Okay, I think the solar storm just randomly damages stuff. Which is like the worst thing ever. For any pretty base. Pips. Wait, this one's different? Is it the same? Would it have made pip tiles if I had that, or have a lower non-gas? Because now I'm super confused. Well, don't mind if you do. This is good. This is fine. Can we dump that into our filter system? Thanks. And yes, open the volcano. Or rather, yeah, that one. Open this. And have some fun sweeping. I think you all are kind of bored right now. Out of your minds, probably. Scouting. Perfect. And yeah, it's filling up. And we get steam. Yeah, was to be expected. Actually, yeah, no. This will make a solid tile. We'll probably lose a bunch of stuff. And we got rock gas too. Wait, why? What kind of rock was there? This is all obsidian. Excuse me, what? Okay, whatever you say. We're gonna open this up and fix you up that way, probably. Rock gas is all recondensed, as it always should. And again, no idea what made the rock gas come into existence. Okay, well, we can fix you up. Just build over and that should be fine. How hot is it outside? It's not that warm. It's only 70 degrees. How much iron is that? Only 500 kilo. Well, that didn't work too well. How much iron is in here? 800? I think we lost most of it. But we still have 50 cycles of active iron spilling. Is the mesh tile? This should be back. It's not vacuuming behind the tile. We gotta reload the game. That means you get an extra vote, I guess. What's the time? It's a good time to also take a quick break, so we'll go do that. Get something to drink, stretch, and eat, and I'll see you in a moment.